All right, everybody, check out the fans here. They're funneling in. I've been told it's been the most attended Tournament of Champions to date. Tickets are still on sale. We have some availability for Friday, so feel free to come on out. We are completely sold out on Saturday, but hey, this is what makes the PPA Tour. Lots of fans, lots of excitement, wanting to come watch the best players in the world play. Now we've got a very interesting matchup on our hands. We're going to be welcoming back out our #1 seed. It's Lucy Kovalova and her partner, Matt Wright, taking on Tyson Mcguffin and Leigh Waters. This is going to be a great quarterfinal match here coming to you on Championship Court. Tyson Mcguffin has been playing some of the best pickleball I've ever seen him play the past, 3 months or so. He's really playing great. He's had a paddle switch. He's playing with a new paddle here, a new Selkirk Power Air. We'll see if he uses that paddle here just like he used in singles yesterday. He had an early exit. He's partnered with Leigh Waters. I don't know if you checked out the CBS broadcast that came last Saturday, but I would say Leigh Waters was the best of the 4 women on the court. She was accompanied by Lucy Kovalova and Callie Smith, and they played Anna Leigh Waters and Leigh Waters, and I would say Leigh Waters outperformed all 3 ladies in that match. So she's playing some great pickleball. Let's see what Tyson and Leigh can put together here. They're taking on the obvious #1 seeds here in Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova. They have a lot of chemistry, their partners on and off the court. Let's see what can happen. I think it's going to be very interesting. We know down on the bottom side that Jay and Jesse have already moved forward. They're going to play the winner of Tyler Leung and Anna Bright against Ben Johns and Colin Johns. So a lot of interesting matches here. After this match, we're going to have another amazing match coming to Championship Court. It's going to be another quarterfinal. We're going to have Callie Smith and AJ Kohler taking on brother-sister duo Lindsay Newman and Riley Newman. So we've got 3 great matches all slated up to come to you next, led off by this match here. Go ahead and comment and say who you guys would like to win this match. Are you guys cheering for Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova or Tyson Mcguffin and Leigh Waters? I don't know if you saw that article on Barstool Sports. If you're by your computer or cell phone, go ahead and look it up. It was a big article about Tyson Mcguffin and why he is such an amazing player, an amazing athlete to watch.
Set up. Zero, 1, 1. Point. One.
I think we're going to see Leigh a lot more comfortable with that cross-court dink with Lucy Kovalova than we saw with Mary Brusha earlier today. That was something that put them in a lot of trouble, and that Matt and Lucy were able to take a ton of advantages over. Look to see them keep the ball away from Matt and get in that cross-court sequence with Lucy.
Point.
On the flip side, when Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova, they really love to speed the ball up when they see an opportunity to do so. Look for a lot of those flips to go towards Tyson rather than Leigh. Leigh has quick hands, but they're going to try to attack a lot of those balls over Tyson's way when they have the opportunity to speed up and then be ready for that second, third, fourth exchange.
Three, 1, 2. Point. Four, 1, 2. Point.
Mcguffin and Water jump out to a great lead
5,
here.
1, 2.
McGuffin rocking the mullet and mustache.
Side out.
And Sketchy's head to toe, as he would call it. And he misses just wide there.
1-5-1.
Leigh electing to switch here.
Point.
And Tyson misses just long. 2 quick free ones for
2-5-1.
Kovalova and Wright. Let's see if they can use it and take advantage. A huge rip. This is the exchange we're going to be looking for today. Who can create the most off of this cross-court exchange? Look for a high one and for Lucy to flip it at Tyson.
Point.
Tyson steps over and couldn't quite do anything with that ball as it was kept a little too low.
3-5-1.
I love the aggression, though. You got to take chances in this game.
Second serve. Three, 5-2. I can't overrule. I got C space. Point. Four, 5-2. Point. Five, 5-2.
And just like that, they jump out to a 5-5 tie.
Point.
That ball's just too high. Leigh's got to be able to redirect that and be able to bring it down. Anything high, Matt's going to close on.
Six, 5-2.
It looks like Irina Tereshchenko is going to join us in the booth here in about 10 minutes. We're going to be able to have her professional insight.
Side out.
Leigh Waters with 1 foot in the green is able to put an overhead at Lucy Kovalova's feet. They get the ball
5,
back
6,
here.
1. Second serve.
Great swinging volley by Matt Wright.
5-6-2.
5-6-2 here. Waters serving.
Point.
And Matt Wright just returns backhand slice into the net. Not an ideal
6-6-2.
point to give up. A freebie for Mcguffin and Waters. Drops a little high.
Point.
And a huge speed up by Leigh Waters. Absolutely phenomenal. Starting to get a bit toasty
7-6-2.
here in the Salt Lake Valley. You can see people huddling under the umbrellas for shade. We'll see if this brings any fatigue to these players. Also have a little breeze that's picked up. Some great defense by Kovalova and Wright, but it's just not enough. Mcguffin and Waters keep on the pressure and keep pressuring, and eventually they were able to take advantage and win the point.
8-6-2.
A great point put together by Waters Mcguffin.
Side out.
We got a side out. 6-8 here. We've got a tight
6-8-1.
game in game number one, giving the viewers everything they've been asking for. McGuffin tries to slide to the left and get a bit fancy and sells the ball just long. Almost hits Matt Wright in the process.
7-8-1.
7-8 here.
Timeout.
And she
8-8-1.
misses just
Receiving team.
wide. A great timeout selected from McGuffin and Waters. They're trying to slow down the momentum of Wright and Kovalova. We're having a great match here in game number one. It couldn't be tighter than this. We'll be back with more action shortly. All right, ball's back in play here. This is the pattern I think we're going to see a lot of. And Matt Wright with the overhead down the middle.
Point.
And that's 4 straight points for Kovalova and Wright. 9-8-1. 2 points away from capturing a game number 1.
Second serve. (9-8-2). Point.
And Tyson tries to stay aggressive there with that volley and just dumps it right into the net. It looks like they're going to take another timeout here at 10-8. We'll come back to see if Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova can here. We're looking to see if Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova can serve it out here in game number 1 as they serve 10-8-2. I'm now joined in the booth by the pickleball legend herself, Sick Tricks founder, Irina Tereshchenko. How you doing, Irina? Just kidding. I hear your mic's not ready to go yet. So we'll get your analysis here after game number 1. Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova take game number 1. We're going to jump to a quick commercial break, fix Irina's match, and you'll be able to hear her beautiful voice here very soon. Yeah. All right, welcome back here. We're getting ready to start game number 2. Wright and Kovalova jump to 11-8 win in game number 1. They were down 0-5 and were able to put together a great comeback. I'm now joined by my co-host and pickleball legend, Irina Tereshchenko. Welcome to the booth, Irina.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you for having me. Super excited to join on this action-packed mixed day at the PPA TOC.
(1-0-1).
Irina, I was saying that I think Tyson's playing some of his best doubles pickleball I've seen as of late. Would you agree?
I think Tyson has been doing a good job adding different elements to his game and studying his opponents. So he's definitely making an adjustment. And what do you think? What are a couple of things that Tyson can do differently to maybe send us to game 3?
Yeah, the one thing I've liked seeing of Tyson as of late that we didn't see a whole lot of last year or early this year is he's starting to become a little bit more aggressive. You know, when you think of Tyson, you traditionally think of a grinder, somebody that's going to get the ball back, stay in the point, keep a level head. But he started to slide over and he's added a few more weapons with his, especially with his forehand, just being able to speed the game up, being a little bit more comfortable initiating speed ups, anticipating a little bit better. I know he's not known for the fastest hands in the game, but he's done a lot better being able to anticipate rather than just react. So I think if he can come over and initiate a little bit more, it'll help a lot.
Absolutely, great observations, and I think also part of it, the older we get, the shorter we want our points to be, so that could be part of the adjustment that we've also seen on a number of other players that have made on tour.
Point.
Definitely. TOC obviously being a historic tournament. For those of you that are just tuning in, I've said it a couple times today, it was one of the first prize money tournaments in all of pickleball. A tournament that professional players could come and win money and really compete and help take professional pickleball to the next level. Founded by John Gulo. How many times have you been up here to play TOC, Irina?
I think probably at least 8 or 9 times. My first event was in 2013. Chris Miller got me there, and then I won singles. Went 0-2 in women's doubles, was pretty classic. I didn't know the rules. I didn't know where to serve. I didn't know when to serve. So it was funny. I was learning as I was playing the tournament.
So you came out and your first time playing was TOC, is that right?
Yes.
That's amazing. With the legend Mills Miller. You should come out and learn.
Yes. Make this your first event. But great pickleball community here in Utah. The PPA is also based in Utah, and just amazing to be part of this enthusiasm about the game.
Absolutely. Lucy with the big backhand there as she slides right and goes right at Leigh.
3-1-2.
Matt Wright is also doing a good job anticipating the down the line reply and crushing the middle, reaching in front of Lucy.
Yeah, definitely. They had a really tough first round match. Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova had the bye, but they had a bye into the round of 16. And they had a really tight match with Mary Brasha and Eric Lang. And Matt was able to really mentally will them to victory there, was able to turn it on. So we'll see what he can do here.
Oh, that's an excellent second round match, Eric.
Yeah, it looks
Oregon.
like we're going to jump to a break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back here. Matt serving at 5-1.
Point.
So this point is a good example of maybe some of the downfalls when your partner plays the middle really hard and kind of leaves the line open. I think Tyson will probably make an adjustment. It's okay to get burned once, maybe twice, but then it's really on you to make sure you have your line covered.
7-1-2.
Yeah, great. That was a great backhand flick by Matt. Just going behind Tyson.
Side out.
Great spot there by Leigh. She found this high dink that bounced above her waist, and she held her forehand quite a bit, and then went to Matt Wright's right hip. Well placed there. Not too powerful, very controlled, probably like 70 to 80% of speed.
Looks like the ball was either broken or cracked or out of rounds. They elect to grab a new ball here. Tyson spinning it around, checking it out,
1-7-1.
making sure it's good to go.
Wow, what a point. It started with a classic shake and bake by Tyson and Leigh. Tyson takes a third shot early, drives it. Matt and Lucy defend, send it to neutral, and then dictate from the point. That's also a good illustration of how great the game of pickleball is, because you can see changes between offense and defense often happen 2 or 3, maybe more times in the point. And sometimes in tennis you don't see that. Once somebody starts attacking, usually the point ends in their favor.
So Irina, tell us a little bit. We've seen Tyson and Leigh change positions quite a few times. Why would Leigh and Tyson elect to have Leigh straight up with Lucy? What would they be looking to create there? Is there a reason why they'd be doing that? As you see, they change back here.
Well, maybe one idea that they're losing, right? So they want to try to change the pattern. Also, Leigh, I think, enjoys once in a while playing on the left side. So I think on their part, they're just trying to change it up, create something, maybe surprise them. They're down quite a bit in game 2. So I think it's a good idea on their part. Let's see if anything comes out of it.
Second serve.
Second serve here. Mcguffin and Waters really need to string a few points together. Get back in this game number 2. It's important they get a few points here, or else this one could get away in a hurry.
Side out.
Lucy Kovalova says not today, and a side out.
Ball flips back over to Wright and Kovalova. I think it's really important here for Mcguffin and Waters. They're really at the point now where it's a must hold here to get the ball back. Any more points than this make it a lot tougher.
But they're not their first rodeo. They've been under pressure. Similar situations.
Point.
Great drive by Lucy. Takes it down the middle of Leigh's half. Very high percentage.
Side out.
Another interesting thing you see with Matt and Lucy on their team, actually Lucy is the one who takes the majority of the third shots, at least in this game. She has both of them have good variety, but Lucy, of course, is known for her third shot drive. So she's creating some opportunities for Matt to close in the kitchen.
Second serve.
And Matt Wright just initiates the speed up there, and then he's ready for the 1-2 punch, ready to put the ball away.
Very compact, very efficient swing from the technical perspective. It was a textbook demonstration by Matt Wright. He still got it.
Lucy just loses concentration right there and sends that volley into the net. Let's see if that can create some momentum for Waters and McGuffin.
2-8-2.
Let's see if they can go on a little run here.
Shut out.
Another shake and bake defended.
8-2-1. Second serve.
Oh, that's a pretty sweet shot by Tyson. A little bit of deception. He makes it look like a dink.
8-2-2.
And just a low.
I know I thought it was a dink. I thought he was dinking to right, and all of a sudden it was a winner down the middle.
Well, you know, you get easily impressionable.
That would be true.
A little firefight action.
Point.
Lucy overhits it just a little bit.
9-2-2. Point.
Ball says
Yes,
a
sir.
little long here. We're going to have
10-2-2.
match
Receiving
point number
team
one.
timeout.
And it looks like Waters and McGuffin elect to take a timeout here at 10-2-2. We're going to be right back after a few short messages from our sponsors. It's not often you see Ben Johns in a Tyson Mcguffin tank top, but we're back here serving at 10-2.
The only thing he's missing is tattoos.
Oh, and a lob.
Point game match.
And the ball looks like it lands just out here on the baseline as Leigh tries to lob it back in. And that's going to be the match for Kovalova and Wright. They're going to take this quarterfinal match, which is going to propel them to the semifinal match. Pretty good match there, Irina.
Yes, great action and more to come. We have some very interesting matches. And,
Definitely. Well, when we come back from break here, we're going to be witnessing brother-sister duo. It's going to be Riley Newman and Lindsay Newman taking on the hometown hero, Callie Smith, and her partner, AJ Kohler. Who do you got here, Irina?
I'm going for the Newmans.
The Newmans. Why the Newmans? You're saying if you're betting, you're putting money on the Newmans?
Yes, I think, yeah, Callie Smith has a huge advantage with the home crowd, but I think the conditions are very hot. So the ball flies a little bit because we're in Utah and there's a little bit of altitude, but also it's very hot and the ball is very soft. Newmans are very scrappy. They're going to be able to get a lot of balls back in and kind of control the point the way they like it. So that's why I picked the Newmans.
Great. I'm going to pick AJ Kohler and Callie Smith. I think the hometown crowd's going to have a little bit of extra flair for Callie. I know they get loud, they get rowdy when we have any event here in Utah, whether it be Red Rock, Tournament of Champions. And I think AJ is just going to have that flick on today. I think there's going to be too many flicks at Lindsay. But let's take a little break, and hopefully we can come back and look at a graphic of the bracket, and we can update you on where we're at. Thanks.